and welcome to Wezesha Biashara show. This is a show where business people learn how to create, manage, and preserve wealth. We all want to live a good lifestyle. We want to make sure that we are comfortable at all times. But what happens really? You get a big business, you change your lifestyle, everything is going well, all of a sudden the money is gone. And you've got to go back to get another big business so that you can sustain that lifestyle. It's a cycle. For some of us who are employed, you get a big salary, within 2 or 3 weeks, the money is gone. You're broke. What happens? You've got to go back again to waiting for your salary to come, then go back to that lifestyle again. And it's a vicious cycle that happens every month. So how exactly do we get away from this vicious cycle where we are broke and have to keep looking for money, and broke again and keep looking for money so that we sustain lifestyles? Today in studio, we are privileged to have a financial consultant, Miss Lucy Njine, who will help us to learn how to break this cycle. Maybe you could just begin by introducing yourself and telling us how you are in this space.
Yes, thank you, Grace. As you've said, my name is Lucy Njine, and I am a financial planning consultant. My area of interest is talking to people about planning their personal finances to create wealth for themselves and their families. That is my area of specialization. I run a business called Navea Capital. Navea is the word heaven written backwards. And at Navea Capital, we deal with wealth creation, management, and preservation. I'm happy to be here.
Thank you very much. Lucy, a lot of people work very hard during their active years, between the age of 20, say 25 to around 55. They acquire a lot of money, they acquire a lot of properties, and somehow towards the end, when they retire or when they're in their 60s, the money seems to disappear.
Yes.
What happens right there, and how do we get there?
You're right, Grace, in the sense that Kenyans are a very hardworking lot, very, very hardworking. I don't know any other population in Africa that is as hardworking as Kenyans. But by and large, Kenyans don't know how to manage finances, and it's not their fault. Because when we go to school, our system teaches us to look for money, but no one in school or at home teaches us how to manage the money when we get it. And so you find that our interaction with money starts when we start working or when we start running a business. And the information we get about managing money is from the people we find where we go to work. If I go to an office where the issues of money are never discussed, and all we do is wait for the salary end of the month and then just go and spend all of it, I get into that system. No one ever talks to us about money management. As a result of that, you find that we live in a phenomenon called financial security. Financial security means that I have an income that comes either at the end of the month, or I have an income that comes on a weekly basis or on a daily basis if my wages come on a daily basis. And as long as I have the assurance that I'll have that money tomorrow, if I'm earning 500 shillings today and I have the assurance that tomorrow another 500 shillings will come as long as I go to work, then I'm good. I can spend all the money that I've earned today because tomorrow I'm going to get another 500 shillings. I can spend all my salary within the month because I know at the end of the month another salary is coming. So that is a phenomenon called financial security. It enables you to just live within the month or within the day, within the salary that you're getting, without taking care of tomorrow, supposing you're not working or supposing that income is not coming. That is why you find that a lot of people live very good lives when they are working. But if something happens and you're laid off, or something happens to your business and tomorrow there's no money coming, or something happens and tomorrow you have no kibarua that you're going to, you are basically desperate. You have no money. But when you are working and the money is coming, then you are living like a very rich person. That phenomenon is where every Kenyan, almost 95% of us Kenyans, are living in that phenomenon, and it's called financial security. Basically, we are all just hustlers. Every day I have to wake up to go and hustle. So that is where the word hustler came from.
So how do we get out of that trap? Because
how we get out of that trap, Grace, is to get to understand another phenomenon that is called financial freedom. Financial freedom is different from financial security. Financial freedom means that you have managed your money very well. You have planned it such that even if tomorrow there is no money, you are still able to sustain the kind of lifestyle that you are living now when you have money. And therefore, when you start working, whether it's a monthly salary you're getting, whether it's a business that you're doing, whether it's a kibarua that you're earning, you plan that money such that you have enough to spend for today, and you have enough that is taking care of a tomorrow when you might not be working. And when you get to that level, when you have enough money to sustain your lifestyle, even without you having to need to go to work, then that is what we call financial freedom.
Is it possible to actually get to financial freedom?
Yes, it is possible. Everyone can get to financial freedom, because financial freedom is different for every person. My level of financial freedom is not necessarily your level of financial freedom. Everyone creates their own level of financial freedom because it is born out of a desired lifestyle. So according to me, when will I say I am free? It is when I'm able to sustain this kind of lifestyle. For you, it is different. Probably for me, I'll say when I'm able to live in Karen, when I'm able to drive a very expensive car, probably a Range Rover or a Mercedes, when my children can go to school to Braeburn or to schools like that, that is when I can say I am financially free. And I'm not having to work for that money. I have enough sources of income that we call passive income, that even if I'm asleep, I know at the end of the month or at the end of the day, I will get enough money to sustain my life in Karen, to sustain my children in Braeburn, to sustain my car that I'm driving. For you, probably financial freedom will be when I can afford to live, say, in Buruburu. I have my own house in Buruburu. My children can afford to go to a good private school. I can afford to drive a car that takes me from point A to point B. I have family at home. I'm able to send them 20,000 shillings or 10,000 shillings every month. According to you, that is what is financial freedom. So everyone can get to financial freedom because you're the one who is determining what does financial freedom mean to me. So everyone can get to financial freedom.
Thank you very much, Lucy. Viewers, financial freedom versus financial
security. Yes.
You are to try and achieve financial freedom.
Yes.
This is a series on how you can create your wealth as a person, as a family, as a community, and then you can be able to become financially free. In our next episode, we are going to start going through the steps of how to get to financial freedom. Join us next time.